Hello once again. Today I want to talk about uh, one of the things that is usually very something that we all need to watch out for. We all need to watch out for, including me, and that is the I factor. The I factor made the devil, or Lucifer as he was known then, lose his place in heaven. Because he went around and said, I will become as the Most High. I will arise on high. I will become as the Most High. And because of that, he lost the place that he had in heaven. And it's usually very, very important for us to be able to judge ourselves. The Bible says that if you judge yourself, you shall not be judged. So it's usually very important for us to judge ourselves and look at ourselves and examine ourselves and be careful of the I factor. Every time you're full of me, myself, and I, and you keep on looking at ways, because in the morning I was talking, my earlier session I was talking about purpose life, and one of the things about life is that life is the art of living sustained by contribution. Anytime anything stops contributing to the universe, it's considered dead. It's considered dead. When the tree stops giving oxygen and carbon dioxide, we consider it dead. So that is how life is. Life is the art of living sustained by contribution. Jesus put it this way, that it's more blessed to give than to receive. Many times we look at how we can be able to receive. But one thing I've learned about life, as much as we are looking at what is coming in, we should be more keen at what is going out. What are we giving? What are we giving? Because what you're giving will determine what comes back to you. And at times you'd say that I don't have anything to give. All of us we have something to give. You can give a word of encouragement. You can give a word of advice. There is always something that somebody can give. You can say thank you to somebody. Even those who are strong at times need to be encouraged. Even those who are strong at times need to be encouraged. And at times we look at so much our career, my self-development, my family, and we are so self-focused that we miss out on the bounties and the joys of life. And one of the ways of being miserable and frustrated is being self-focused. Is being self-focused. The Bible says, whoever follows me must deny himself, pick up his cross, and follow me. So at times we have to allow ourselves to die to self. Not at times we have to allow ourselves to die to self. Do not be too self-focused. If you're too self-focused, you're going to live a very miserable life. Even if it's in marriage, one of the most successful marriages is the people that have success in marriages is not the people that are always looking at what is my spouse doing for me. It's the people that are always looking at what can I do for my spouse. If you're constantly looking at what your spouse is doing for you so that you can be happy, you're going to live a very miserable marriage. Because remember, Jesus said it's more blessed to give than to receive. Yes, I believe in receiving. Receiving is part of the package. But you can only harvest what you give. Some people are constantly complaining. So when things start happening and people start complaining about them, they're shocked that why is this happening? Why don't you affirm people? Why don't you encourage people? Why don't you look at the best in people? Why don't you help other people to go up? If you are in a position to help other people to go up, help them to go up. Not always looking at how can I go up. I believe in going up. Yes, Jesus says he takes us from strength to strength, from glory to glory. But are we looking for a helping hand, or are we being the helping hand? Let us be the helping hand to someone. And when you remove your focus from yourself and you put your focus on other people, then you begin to become solution to other people's needs and problems. Then you shall be rewarded in kind. So it is important for us, remember that what made the enemy, the devil, fall was the I factor. The only time the I factor is useful is when you're using them to affirm what Jesus Christ did at the cross. I am the righteousness of God. I am blessed. I am free. I am healed. Then that one, now the I factor is relevant. But when it's always the selfish part of you coming up, then let us be very careful about it, because it will choke you and allow you not to be productive. Allow you not to be productive. So right now, let us be very careful for this, and as we as we continue looking at this, God will richly bless us. For the Bible says it's more blessed to give than it is to receive. And this is what the Bible talks about love. The Bible says this about love, that for God so loved the world that he gave. If you love, you will not be focusing at, the Bible did not say that God loved the world that he received. Yes, he's received us now, and we receive him also. But first of all, the Bible says he gave. God so loved the world that he gave. If you love, if you focus on love, and you focus on other people, and focus on doing good, on being positive, then you live a life with very little stress. So right now, some people are too stressed because they have not allowed self to die. They have not allowed self to die. The I factor is so strong. Somebody said that sun, it has a 0 in the middle, or an O in the middle. But if you remove that O and put an I in the middle, what does it become? It becomes sin. Every time we put I in the center, then it becomes sin. So today it will be so freeing to you, not just looking at what can I receive, looking at what can I give. What can I give? Now the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance on you and grant you peace.